Shalom, people. This is Brother Laos coming at you with another video. And this saga of Sha'Carri Richardson is continuing to degrade. I'm hoping that she doesn't become a flame out girl, and then that understanding of what flaming out means when the rocket program started in earnest in the 1940s and continuing. There was a particular phenomenon that happened where either on the launch pad, or once the rocket got to a certain altitude, it would flame out. This also was so with the jet fighters, where they would flame out. The flame would go out. Sort of like when you have the gas stove and you cut it on, and the flame goes for a few seconds, and then it'll flame out. And the only way you can get it to come back on is you reignite it. Sha'Carri Richardson, or Sha'Carri, however it's pronounced, came on the scene as that jet fighter, or as that rocket that was going up really high, or was on the launch pad to launch into a phenomenal pro and Olympic career. But we know at the Olympic trials, at the end of it, because she got tested positive on a banned substance, she kind of flamed out right there. Now the question is she gonna be able to reignite that flame underneath herself, or is she going to, like I said, go down in history as a flame out girl, never able to reignite the passion and the focus to be a top collegiate and going on to pro and Olympic athlete. You look at the pictures of her when she was in high school, and she did have a troubled upbringing, as all of us have. I mean, I had troubled upbringing, right? And I've made a lot of mistakes in my life that I've been blessed to be able to live long enough to overcome. And Yah has, caused me to turn around from being a flame out boy. It was a lot of potentials and things that I had early in my life, and I clearly was a flame out boy. I did not reach at that time the potential that I could have. because of poor choices. So I look at her that over time, you look at the formation of her from the kind of clean cut, young black, athletic black woman, into this I call it a monstrosity, because every time I see a women with tattoos all over their body, men too, because this is against what the Bible says in Leviticus we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to be making cuttings on our skins for the dead. We're not supposed to be putting all these different things on us. But just to see her tattooed up with the weave, different colors, the long nails and everything. And I think maybe what people put in their ears, you can be fast, but then you might not be noticed. You want to be fast and you want to be noticed. You don't want just your speed to talk for you. You want your persona. You want people to come towards your persona. And if your persona is a certain kind of way, and these are the images that they craft for us, right? Then you have potential to make lots of money. And they know how to reach out to different people of emotional backgrounds and states. They study that and they understand if we can get them to craft a certain image about themselves, then we will promote it. We will put it out there, right? And so she had her, being tempted at the tree of knowledge and good and evil moment, and she clearly took the fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil instead of the tree of life. And this said that I'm gonna let the God-given or Yah-given abilities that I have speak for itself. I'm gonna take on this persona of the Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B imagery, and be that on the track field, because this is where the money is at. This is money, and also it's something that I'd rather be, at least at this time. Girls just want to have fun, right? But I see that Yah, through his son Yeshua, told us to come out from among them, so that now in symbology, the symbology of the wickedness of the Babylonian system, her being a representation of it, in the Bible stating in Revelations that when the beast got tired of the woman riding on its back, what did it do? The Bible said that it threw the woman, cast her off his back and burn her with fire. And I think symbolically, Sha'Carri Richardson, if she continues on this road of being a flame out girl, that this will be a symbology that I would hope that our black people, not just women in American sports, but also men in American sports, will see it's time. It's time for us to come out from among her, because the representation of yourself during this period of time could cost you not only your image, but it could also cost you your eternal soul, because now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of this judgment that's coming, the powers that be putting their evil on display everywhere. They're bringing it, the evil that was there the whole time, that was disguised in the red, white, and blue uniforms and clean cut. Now they're showing what was underneath the skirt, as the Bible sometimes talk about pulling up the skirt. That means pulling up what was hidden. And a lot of this stuff, definitely was hidden. And if you want to be, burnt up with this system, because this, you can see the whole system of Babylon worldwide, not just here in America. So we're not talking about, just athletes here in America, but athletes anywhere. The Olympics, we know the Olympics had to do with the Greek, Roman, mighty ones, gods. And it's time for that system to be burnt up. Babylon doesn't need it anymore. They know they're going into the final phase where they're trying to get the world to galvanize in a certain mindset against the Elohim of heaven and his son Yeshua, and those that follow Yeshua, those that have no problem knowing that Yeshua is a black man, that Yah is a black man. They have no problem with that, because they understand that it was something that was whitewashed for a certain thing, and they love Yeshua, whether, as some people say, he was black, white, or brown, as we did before we knew that he was a black man. And that was, but the bonus of understanding that it was a lie, and that he is, makes us have even more of an affiliation to him, because we know the sufferings that he went through for us. We also, during our people being cast out of the land for these close to 2,000 years, have gone through. Those people, Caucasian people, those that are also in the Babylon system, are trying to come out, and they understand. And when I come out, I gotta come out of even the lies of the religion of the Babylon, which created this white supremacy in every sector of life. That if we now are embracing this system and are being put up, so much as the embodiment of the Olympic spirit, we better be prepared for the fall. And so I believe that Yah is, and she could turn it around. I hope she can, but clearly, the only way, if she gonna keep that same image, either someone is gonna put different races together to help her to bring herself back to some competitiveness, because they want that ratchet image that she's portraying. Hopefully our people will understand that. And then you can sometimes see that with some of the other American female sprinters that be on the American sprinters that be on the field with her, that they almost feel kind of shorted, because they have the talent, they have the drive and the motivation, right? But then they're not getting the publicity that ratchet lookingness. And I'm not saying that Sha'Carri is a ratchet person, but her imagery is that of a ratchet female. And so I think that this thing is yet to unfold, but the way Yah is judging stuff so much, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, if something just drastic would happen, where they just said with Sha'Carri, Richardson is changing her focus on being a professional track athlete. She's gonna turn to this, she's gonna turn to that, she's gonna turn to acting, she's gonna turn to being an entrepreneur, sort of like the Gorilla Glue girl. You remember when, you know, she and some people to this day still believe that that was some kind of publicity stunt that was crafted. I don't know. It could be, although I don't know how you would connect the LA plastic surgeon that took the glue out of her head, how he came in, unless they had some kind of intricate plan that they hatched. But she's turned it into some kind of business. Apparently, the removing the process to remove stuff out of your hair or something else. And so all I say is we gotta be very, very understanding of the times that we're living in, because you know the enemy is coming to deceive many. So with that, I'll ask you to give this video a thumbs up, to leave a comment, subscribe. Be blessed.